we need to give Nigeria back to the white man. I think like instead of this whole like creating new political parties, instead of doing all of that, like just take a good look at the economy, especially compared to how it was whenever we were colonized, and just hand it over to the white man. And I don't even think that like there needs to be any like struggle. I think that we as the next generation should just look around and be like, this is not working.
Yes, we need to really get Nigeria back to the white man, back to colonization or recolonization again. Like recolonization at this point, because with what I'm about to show us today, ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely going to confirm and convince you that Nigeria needs to be recolonized, right? Yes. So for some reasons, I want to start this video by apologizing to Ghanaians, to every Ghanaian out there, because I just had to sit down and begin to imagine in my head how you guys have been coping with this type of Nigerians I'm about to expose to you. Because I saw this video that is trying to make, rounds on the internet negatively, projecting negativity, lies and deceit about Ghana and Ghanaians. And I feel the need to come out, talk about it, to debunk it, as well as coming out with evidence of, videos to counter the narrative and the point of what some Nigerians put out there to sell negatively about the country Ghana. Because trust me, when I see lies, I smell it from afar, I perceive it, and I don't sit comfortable with it. That's why I feel the need to talk about it. Not just because it's about Ghana, but it's about the truth, nothing but the bitter and the bitter truth. So once again, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode. It's been a while. I graced your timeline and I decided to come out here to talk about this, looking at you eyeball to eyeball, right? It's been hectic for me. I've been busy running around and trying to show up here. So most times you don't get to see me talk live and direct into the camera. But for today, we are back. So do me one thing and one thing only, by hitting on the like button, sharing this video for more people to see. Watch patiently to the end, but stay subscribed. So let's take a look at a video of a Nigerian who claims that, he was doing well for himself until another fellow Nigerian from Nigeria, being in Ghana, somewhere in Ghana, hooked him up, put a call through to him to come to Ghana to start up a new job. And he claims that he did not have an idea or knowledge about what he was going for, and currently he's trapped. I will debunk and expose the lies, the hypocrisy, the pretense and the deceit at the end of the day. So watch patiently to the end. Then I will show you a different video altogether of a Kenyan, yes, who did also come to Ghana the right way, and why he came and how he went about his trip, likened to how Nigerians, most of them who come to Ghana illegally through the wrong route and the wrong reasons, and still end up trying to put the blame on Ghanaians, or put the blame on others, as the case may be. So let's watch these videos, watch patiently to the end. Let's take the video of this guy first, of Nigeria, secondly the Kenyan, and I'll come back and tell you what I think. And my brother Chimdi will also expose something to us. So watch these videos and I'll be right back.
This is Kotoka International Airport, Accra, Ghana, and over here I have 6,000 Ghana money ready to explore.
Onye Ghana ni ofri Kenya nanso aye kata man ana obezi na one ne nkrofo aba Ghana hase no a omo ebeye delivery omo de free kata man ana de ba Ghana hase na ebra abranti ebeba Ghana hase no one hye ntimu se dabi sɛ wate Ghana kana enipa dodo na enso eka ensempa ahodo edefa oman Ghana ho no sɛ wonya kwanya na sɛ ode ba Ghana ha dia ene na obeye documentary video afa enema ahodo bia obehu awo Ghana ha na why comparison both Ghana and Kenya oman a develop ye pa ene other African countries ya aka no wahwe sɛdeɛ Ghana esitia ama enkrofo dodo na nipa dodo na eba Ghana ha se no omoka ensem ahodo omoka ensempa ahodo edefa Ghana ho sa na busua baby abranti edua ugine ha Kotoka International Airport eho ana ohye ne journey any documentary video no ase edie free na yentie na yenhwe ha wa obesi aye comparison esiafa Ghana and Kenya and other African countries no said obesi ayesa comparison we see esiafa.
I will try my best to compare between Ghana and Nigeria airport. So I'm inside Kotoka International Airport, going back to my beautiful country, Qatar, and this airport is something else. This video is going to be a bit sensitive. We are going to start with Kotoka International Airport, Accra. The airport is super nice and there is freedom of recording. You will find shops which are selling traditional clothes. To be specific, they have everything. You can compare Kotoka International Airport with Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. There is no difference. Talking about the boarding gates, it's super amazing with big screens. They have a specific place to charge your phone, which you only need fingerprints. Kotoka Airport airport consider more about their customers more than anything else. Now, let's go back to Nigeria. This is the most sensitive one. To be honest, the airport is empty and scary. The airport is a bit disorganized, and if they see you recording, you're going to be in deep trouble. Talking about harassment, I was one of those people who got harassed, and also I saw other people getting harassed. There was no AC. I stayed there for more than 6 hours waiting for my flight with no AC. To make the matter worse, there was no Wi-Fi. There is no safety in this airport. Everyone is rude and aggressive, and everyone has power. You see, I'm not trying to share a bad image about the airport. I'm just trying to educate the people. For those 6 hours I was there, I was super scared. There was so much harassment which was going on. I wish I could have documented it for you guys to see. The staff there, they use power rather than helping the passengers using the airport. We stayed in a place where there was no AC, and people were even standing waiting for their flight. The moment I entered my flight, I felt safe. This is my honest opinion about the airport. I'm not trying to hate on anything. Hope what I experienced there is not going to happen to anyone else in future. Thank you. And our tour guide for today is Maxwell Ousu. I'm going to try to bring you fun, entertainment, and also don't forget we're shipping cargo here in Ghana.
If we're able to call this guy to let him know what is happening, why would you deceive me to tell me that my coming to Ghana here is for me to do at least a legit business?
All right, good day everyone. I'm here with one of our Nigerian brother who was deceived to Ghana, but now is stranded and frustrated. This video will affect some people in Ghana, some security service in Ghana, but we just need to bring out exactly what happened. As he explained to me, he's here to explain to you guys so that we'll know what to do to solve this matter. Please, your name?
My name is Collins.
Collins, from here?
I'm from Accra Ibom.
Okay. Which town from Accra Ibom?
I'm from Ikorafana.
Okay. So what happened? How did you came to Ghana?
Actually, I was actually doing well when I was in Nigeria. So there is a friend of mine. I actually know him on the street. Where I'm staying is at Aja, Divine on the Estate. So there's a guy I met on the street. So we were just out, we were chilling. So he said that how far. He now called me on the phone and he said, where I am. I told him I'm in so street, which he knows that place. So he said that would I be able to come to Ghana? I said, Ghana, what are they doing there actually? He said that there's this business that he would want me to come to Ghana to do. That the business, at least people are doing it and is bringing a good funds. So I said, what kind of business is that? He said that he can't tell me that where he is now, he can't tell me the business actually, that when I come to Ghana, that I would know the kind of business I'm coming there to do. So I now said, but this one, you don't want to tell me the kind of business. So how are we going to do it? He now said that if I have another person that would join me to come to Ghana, that they need like 3 guys that will come to Ghana. I said, okay, no problem. But if these people now, I have friends like that I can talk to, but if these people now should ask me, what are they coming to Ghana to do? What should I tell them? He said, that don't worry, that is something that if they come there, they would love to do the work. And he now said that even the person that I'm coming to meet, because he knows I used to do content, I'm a content creator. So he said the person that I'm coming to meet, that is a content creator, that if we can join heads together, at least we can be doing content. So that now triggered me. I said, okay, since he's even a content creator, let me start coming then. So I didn't even know that this guy that is even telling me that I should come to Ghana, I thought he was in Ghana when he called me. I didn't even know he's not even in Ghana. He was in his place like that. So he now called me. He now said, Alpha, am I ready? I said, yes. He said, what about the other guys that I'm coming with? I said, that I can't come with them because I just decided not to tell them. I said, let me go there first. If I see how the place is, then I can't tell them to come. So when I go to Ghana, I even called him. I said, are you in Ghana? He said, don't worry, that where he is now, he can't talk. I was just like, what is happening? My mind was just telling me that this place I'm going to, think well before going. I said, well, no problem. Since it's a clear conscience that I have, and I've not done this guy bad ever since I've known him. So I believe that maybe the plans he has for me is a good plans, because they said that you don't need to keep quiet. If you have some challenges that you're facing, you have to tell people so they will be able to know how to help you out with it. So when I get to, there's what they call Ghana, the what's it called?
Embassy or
no, the
park.
The park. There's
Station,
one. Yes, there's one particular place. When I go to Ghana, there's one Seku. Okay. So immediately I got to Seku, I called his line, but his line was not reachable because already he said he's going to send me someone's number that will call. So I was now calling his line, he's not going. So I didn't even know he has given my number to the person that is coming to the Seku to come and pick me. So the person now called me. And I now picked the call. He said, am I Collins? I said, yes, I'm Collins. He said, okay, that he would send someone to come to the circle to come and pick me. So I waited, and immediately, it is, let me say 15 minutes. I saw the guy, even the guy, the way I even saw himself, I was like, my mind is just telling me that these people, did I offend this guy, or did this guy wants to use me for anything? I don't know. My mind was just having two double mind. I said, okay, let me see what is going to happen. But I just believe that my God is alive and I'm not going to fall victim since I don't have any bad intention over anybody. Nothing is going to happen to me. So at the end of the day, the guy now took me to the Ghana, the location where the guy said I should come and see this person, which he has already told me that he's a content creator. That triggered me to come to Ghana. So on getting there, I noticed that the place is like an office. I didn't even know it's an office.
Office meaning
Like
where they do
where they are
HK.
doing, they are doing their Yahoo and all that. So until I got there, and already I know I'm using Nigeria line, and I can't be able to reach out to the guy again because everything about the Nigeria line automatically changed. So I was like, how am I going to reach out to this guy? So I waited if they can be able to on their Wi-Fi or all that, so I can be able to reach out to this guy and tell him that see what I am saying here. So they now asked me to relax, and I relaxed. The money I came with to that office. Like 3 guys, they asked me that I should, what is in my pocket. I was with like Nigerian money 17K and the Ghana money because it's where I changed.
17K is around the
just Nigerian money. Yes. Okay.
It's supposed to be 170 cedis.
Okay. So I have Ghanaian money, which is about 500 cedi, which is about 50K or so.
Okay.
So they searched me. They brought the money out. My thought was, if they collect the money, they will give it to me back. Just that they are doing search to know if I came with any exhibit and all that. So they searched all my bags. They noticed that, okay, I didn't come with anything. So they searched my pocket and they brought out money. As they brought out the money, my hope was that if they are done with whatever thing they are doing, they will give me the money. Up to this day, as I'm talking to you, I don't know how they did the money and all that. Because they said it's a normal thing that once you come to the HK, which is an office that they called it, that first of all, they would have to collect what you came with. So I didn't say anything. I was looking for a way to call this guy to let him know what is happening. Why would you deceive me to tell me that my coming to Ghana here is for me to do at least a legit business, at least that would at least encourage me for me to also call the other of my friends, which I already told them that I'm coming to Ghana, but that they should just relax first, that if anything comes out well, then I would give them the information for them to come. So at the end of the day, even this guy that gave me this link to come to Ghana is not even in Ghana. He was in Nigeria. So at the end of the day, he now called me and asked me that, Alpha, how am I doing? I didn't tell him anything. I told him everything is fine because he already told me that he will be coming. So I want him to come because I didn't use that smartness on him. If I should go and be telling him that, see you, this place that I am, see what is happening, I want to come back. He might block me. I might not be able to have access to him again. So I just kept quiet and I told him that the place is fine, everything is going fine. I even whined him to tell him that there's this guy that collected money. And so he now said, okay, he will be coming. So when he got to Ghana, I saw him and I told him that his name is One Day. I told him that one day, this thing you did, do you know is not fair? He was like, what did he do that? I told him that the place is okay and everything is going fine. I said, there's not, if I should tell you what I am facing here, you might not want to come because already I've given you information about the place you told me to come, that there is a good, this thing that is happening there.
Does that mean that he himself no come Ghana before?
He has come to Ghana, but that was it was not the office that he was.
Okay.
So he said,
it
was another office. So this office is like he knows the guy. They used to
chat.
Yeah, chill together in Ghana because he has. I think he said he has come to Ghana like 3 times or so. So which I felt okay, since he knows Ghana very well, then the journey for me would not be as difficult like that. So at the end of the day, he was not like I fucked up. He said I fucked up. I would have tell him that this is what is happening. Then he would now talk to the guy to frame me for me to start coming. And which when I was asking some guys that are working there in that office, they are saying that they would not allow me to go, or else I'm going to drop 500K, which is about 5,000
Ghana cedis.
Thank you. So I was like, I now said, okay, now, sure, you heard what those guys said. They said, even if your friend would allow me to live here, I have to pay money before I would leave the office. So he now stayed. He said, I shouldn't worry that since he's here, that he would talk to the guy. I now told him that, but you told me that this person, you said is a content creator.
That
was the reason why I came here to Ghana. So where is the content creator that you said he is and that he's doing? He now said, that don't worry now, that maybe the person does not want me to join him and be doing content, that what actually brought me to this Ghana here, I should face it and I should do it. Along the line, Immigration came. They came and they asked us, where is the owner of this office? And we told him that the owner of this office is not around. The next thing they said, maybe they have been coming before. They've been coming before they will settle them and they will go. So this time around, they said, since they've been calling him and he's not picking their calls, that they are going to collect our properties. They collected my phone, my 2 phones, my iPhone 11 Pro Max and my other Android. They collected that one. They collected that guy that brought me to Ghana. They collect his phone too. And they also collect some other guys' phone, but the ones that were smart enough to hide their phones, they didn't collect their phones. So the person, the immigration man announced that we should give the ghost, that's the person that owns the office, we should give him and the message that they came to collect our things, that he should come to the office to come and pay the money that they asked him to pay before they can release our things to us. We've been waiting, we've been begging this man, please, had it been I've gotten my things, I would have left Ghana for long, because the energy and the things that they are doing there, I am not satisfied with it. I am not okay with it. So I have been begging this, my friend, to talk to this man who told you to call people that would come and work here, that he should release my phone and let me go. And this guy has been telling me that I should relax, that, you know, the torment was much, and that's how my phone had been there. Even though that I was going through, there was a guy who I met on the streets, and I talked to him about the kind of tough time I was having. So this guy said to me, he was so patriotic, and he said, okay, that he would accommodate me for the moment, that I myself too, I can't just sit down and fold my hands. I should try and look for a way to see if I can be able to get my feedback. So,
Nigerian guy or Ghana guy?
He's a Ghanaian guy. So the Ghanaian guy was the person that linked me up to a Nigerian person.
Okay.
So now through the guy's phone, I was able to reach out to Niger boy. So I DM him. I was so shocked that he has to reply me, because sometimes I know how most of our content creators, how they are. If you message them, they might not quickly turn up.
Okay, now your major issue now is your phone.
Yes, my two phones, because I can't be able to reach out to my people and most of my business collegians. I can't be able to.
What business do you do in Nigeria before you come to Ghana?
I sell beers, and I'm also into real estates. So that's what I am.
Real estate, is it building? Or...
Yeah, building. They would build the house, then we'll be the one to look for a client that will buy the house.
You are the marketer.
Yes, okay, we are the marketer, and also I do content as well.
Okay.
So that is what.
So which location this issue happened in Ghana?
Is at Amazama.
Amazama.
Yes.
Amazama.
At Gao.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. Okay. I don't really know the place because they don't used to allow us out. I don't really know the place.
Okay, I think your explanation is clear. Please, now go beat me for this one. Now go beat me for this one. Nigerian boys in Ghana, chairman, HK chairman, now go beat me for this one. If you want bring person come Ghana, if you want bring boys come Ghana, number one, una detect the truth. According to what he said, if it is the truth, make una tell boys the truth. Make them they know what they work out do for Ghana. Because say una activities don't cast, una they find one way or the other to deceive boys to come to Ghana. And also, so the immigration that sees the phone, I beg Ghanaians, if you are among of the authorities that can help him to recover his phone, we know the immigration that can be in charge of that Amasama. Please, let's help him to recover his phone, so that even if he go back to Nigeria or is in Ghana, he can be able to recover his contact to be able to start up his business. The reason why I am giving him this opportunity to share his experience in Ghana here is because of I want other Nigerian boys to learn. In case anybody come to you, this, know that there is no company that is going to teach you how to make money in other 2 weeks, 3 weeks in Ghana here. So therefore, be wise. Don't let anybody deceive you. Oh, come to Ghana, I have a business for you, I have a company for you. Be wise. Please, Ghanaians, authorities, immigration, please help us so that with this kind of frustration, anybody can easily deceive him. Oh, come, there is a quick way to make money and he will go back to Nigeria, or you'll be living free. If he's not a person that have something like discipline, he will join there and go and commit crime. Before you know, oh, Nigeria guy do so thing, kidnap this. So we need to avoid all those bad name and bad moments. So please, in any way we can assist him. For him, he's supposed to go back to Nigeria a long time. But because of this issue, he's still here because he don't have phone to contact his parents, to even get money to go back. Accommodation is not there, and his business contact it has been seized. So let's help him and be able to recover his things for him to be able to stand as a man again. And I want to ask, around what time you come to Ghana, around what time you leave the office?
Okay, I came to Ghana, that was January
this year.
Yes, January this year. January 12. I left Nigeria January 11 and I got to Ghana January 12. Which was on Saturday. I left Ghana January on Saturday. So I left Nigeria on Saturday and I got to Ghana here on Sunday, which was 12.
Okay, so
the immigration, they came to collect our funds, which was April.
Okay.
So April up to this date, we've not been able to hear anything from them. If we are telling the person, the owner of the office, that please, we needed our things back, he would not even answer.
Okay. So we'll leave the matter for you first, as we would we see the feedback of the people viewing this. If you are watching this video, please tag the Ghana Immigration in the comment section. I know the activities was not clear, because as an immigration, if people are doing some illegal business in your country, your own is to take them and let them face the charge, not to seize their things for their boss to come and settle. I know that one is outside this thing. So please, if there's any way he can get his phone back, let him go back to Nigeria. That would be for now. I believe we'll give update of.
We need to give Nigeria back to the white man. I think like instead of this whole like creating new political parties, instead of doing all of that, like just take a good look at the economy, especially compared to how it was whenever we were colonized, and just hand it over to the white man. And I don't even think that like there needs to be any life struggle. I think that we, as the next generation, should just look around and be like, this is not working. It's not.
So first of all, I really want to thank the person that tagged me to this video, or sent me this video more like. And usually when such videos are sent to me, it comes with a write-up that ascribes me to a prophet. I really want to show appreciation to people who believe in me, and I'm really happy they are Ghanaians. And I've said this time without number, I would rather go to war alongside 10 or 20 Ghanaians or South Africans than go to war with 1 million Nigerians. This also means that I feel elated and genuinely encouraged when Ghanaians or South Africans write to me words of encouragement. And I know that I'm doing something right when Ghanaians or South Africans encourage me or say, dude, you're doing something positive. But when Nigerians say you're doing something right, understand you're doing the wrong thing. It goes without saying. Now, what do I mean? On the account that I have said this time without number, even when a number of people who are not even Nigerians had expressed shocks when I say that colonialism, the activity of colonialism is one, if not the only positive thing that had ever happened to Nigeria. I think I heard Charlie Kirk say something like that, and a number of people thought Charlie was saying something gibberish. But I so concur. You see, the truth is that when we come to that point where we tell ourselves the truth, a lot of things that we've been told will start sounding irrational. And what we say would sound rather shocking to a number of people, but when the chips are down, the truth is not something everybody has to align with, but it eventually has the quality of setting us free. When I said what this girl is coming right now to say, I said it many years ago. Colonialism is the only positive thing that had ever happened to Nigeria. As a matter of fact, the Nigerian independence is a mistake. You see, South Africa in their nature had been able to expose a number of things for Africans. And this is the truth that we must all have to come to embrace. It goes without saying. It goes without saying. So what are we saying? You see, let's go forward and tell ourselves the truth. I said it and you heard it first. The time is coming when the protest in Nigeria would only be for the white man to come and take over Nigeria. Mark my word. Just mark my word.
First of all, I want to start by saying thank you to my brother Chimdi, because most of the time when we come out here as creatives to expose a lot of hypocrisy, lies about these said Nigerians, and exposing the truth, most of you don't understand why most of you do, and most of you want to perceive it from a negative angle. But the truth is, see, truth will always prevail no matter how much you want to cover it. You said the first guy who spoke about Nigeria, about his fellow Nigerian inviting him to Ghana for a job. Long story short, that is a big fat lie from the pit of hell, because make it make sense to me that as I am at my age, or at his age, a grown man as he is, someone will call me or call you. Imagine it, come to Ghana, there's a job for you, and you claim you're doing well for yourself in Nigeria. You're into real estate, if that is even true. Lies. You have an iPhone, at least you're comfortable, and someone is telling you to come to Ghana, as though Ghana, you heard, is a country that everybody swims on gold, silver, and diamond, right? Even the citizens themselves are also struggling in one way or the other to survive. That is the reality. And you know all this, you claim you're learned, you're exposed, you're educated, at least to an extent, and you pack your bags and you run to another man's country with all the, the stories behind your going and your arrival and you being received. Oh God, make it make sense that it's not even a lie. And the end part of it is how he tries to even make it look like the Ghanaian or Ghana immigration that came to seize his phone are the issues, instead of blaming yourself first for even stupidly leaving your country first thing first, without even investigating or even having this common sense, which is not even common, to know that not all the glitters are good. Man, that is where I come to draw the conclusion that these stories are made up most times, right? Just to create a narrative and making content, nothing more, nothing less. And to this, my brother, I don't know what they call him, Niger guy or whatever, who is even calling on the Ghana immigration to release their phones. Man, don't you know that this guy himself is supposed to be lying and cooling off in the Ghana police cell first, ready to face deportation, because all this crap you people present out here on the media is not making sense. It's given, stupidity and madness. If actually you're trying to sell the narrative or the story that Ghana immigration are into fraud and crime, make it make sense that if actually an ideal, realistic or true Ghana immigration holds you, they will not arrest you and take you to their office for interrogation that will lead you to be handed over to the police, and one thing leads to another. You're supposed to be cool enough and ready for deportation, and you have the audacity to come say, please return his phones. Which freaking phone are we talking of here? You see all these things that drives me crazy, drives me nuts about Nigerians. This guy is not even supposed to even come out publicly to even speak and spew this rubbish of exposing his stupidity and, ignorance of the highest order. That at this age, you want to tell me or tell the world that people can just call you and tell you come to a country you've not been to for over 6 months. You say you arrived somewhere in February, January, and in April, immigration came in to arrest or take your phones. What have you been doing in the Yahoo headquarters, as you people call it, for the past how many months since you arrived? Doing the scamming, which is even by right and by law illegal, criminal. Your coming is criminal, illegal, and you're committing crime by Yahoo fraud. Don't you people even know the intricacies of committing crimes as fraud and Yahoo scamming in a country, another man's country for that matter? I am boiling because I believe by now this guy is supposed to be in Ghana police custody. So we're cooling off after serving the jail terms for committing crime as grievous as scamming people, duping people, entering the country illegally and committing crime in that country. And then you come out to say you didn't know. Like you didn't know. You are a deaf and dumb. Even a disabled or physically challenged person cannot fall prey to this whole story you're cooking up or adding up to even, manipulate the narrative to sell a very crazy wrong narrative to the world out there. That's why you Ghanaians need to be careful with this kind of people that comes out with these stories to incite, indict, and blackmail your leaders, your immigrations and your police after they themselves has caused their downfall, committing crimes, doing all this madness and crazy things in your country. Right? Is that how calm you guys really are? Receptive and tolerant to this point. I'm happy you did see the video of the Kenyan, like a normal human being should do. Come to the country the right way, for tourism, for the right reasons. And once you're done, boom, you go back to where you're coming from. What job do you actually think somebody can offer you in another man's country without proper documentation? No very clear, explanation. And oh my God, if this story is true, get this man arrested. And this Niger boy rooting for Ghana immigration and trying to paint a certain narrative, stop it. You guys stop it. I don't know all this content you create here. They're not adding up. It's ignorant and it's selling a very negative and wrong narrative about the country. You as a Niger guy, the owner of this platform, to the world out there. Stop it. And this guy, Ghana immigration, please investigate this guy very well and get him arrested. Take him and trace the Yahoo headquarters and get all of them arrested if this story is true, or else I consider it as pure fallacy, lies and deceit, and stop selling this wrong narrative to destroy and dent the image of a country as Ghana. Please, you guys. Anyways, guys, I want to also thank my brother Chimdi, who has exposed a very great exposition that Nigerians at this point, all we need, with all this behavior of criminality, we need recolonization. At this point, because we weren't colonized at all. With all these things I'm saying, we were never colonized. And until we are recolonized, or we go back to the drawing board to start fixing our mindset, our mentality, our character and behavior, other countries are not going to have peace, because these are the kind of things that lead to all this behavior, criminally minded, dubious, fraudulent, and very irresponsible character and behavior, never responsible and accountable of their wrongdoings any day, anytime. And it pisses me off. And I want to say, put an end to this. If you are in Nigeria, it's not selling well. I don't know how much I'm going to scream it, because I'm even losing my mind and my voice. So ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on to interpret all these videos, because everything I saw in that video of that Niger guy and that guy telling lies are all fallacy. He's supposed to be arrested. Share this video for more people to see. Like and stay subscribed. I'll catch you in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, most importantly, as a Ghanaian or as a Nigerian. What do you think? Let's talk and I will be right back.